What's happening, everyone? Max here. I'm a communication skills coach, and what I do on this channel is I look at all different types of people's communication skills. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and let me know down below who you'd like me to react to next. Pedro, let's do it.
Are you nervous for me?
Yeah, I'm really nervous for you. No way, I think you should have hosted
Ages ago?
Yeah.
Pedro showing his awareness there by finishing Jimmy's sentence and helping him out. But at the same time, he just seems like this incredibly aware guy without being too invasive. Like, he knows exactly what's going on, but he's got this relatively chilled out demeanor that doesn't make it feel like he's performative or in your space.
Such a well-oiled machine. Everybody is so amazing and talented, and they take these, blocks of, white hot terror apart for you with big cue cards.
Yeah, I like him. Again, a chilled vibe. Notice how he doesn't project his voice very loudly. I wouldn't say stumbled, but he said and a few times.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited. I think it's the top of everybody's bucket list. I am scared.
But there is something, and I've talked about this on the channel, called the pratfall effect, which essentially states that if you're a credible speaker, but you mess up throughout your speech, the audience will actually like you more. And that's because when you say like once in a while, that actually humanizes you.
How is Grogu? What's he going to be doing this season?
He's been very good. He's still learning, teaching.
Yeah, he is.
Protecting.
Yeah.
I think if I
And see what Pedro's doing as well. Like, he's not always making eye contact with Jimmy when he's speaking. While he's processing what he wants to say, he's sort of looking away. And then when he thinks of the word, then he engages Jimmy and looks at him. I think that's a good communication technique as well, to keep the other person that you're speaking to and not only engaged, but to let the other person know that you're speaking with that you want them to hear your message. So I think it's okay to gather your thoughts like this, and then maybe in the last 2-3 words, come back to your audience or to the person you're speaking to.
I play Joel Miller. He has a bad day. Everybody, the planet has a really bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I'm noticing that a lot in his speech pattern. Speaks, pause. A lot of pauses. And strong pauses, like really lets the audience take in his message. But again, I think this is a display of his comfort and his charisma here. I think maybe this is why a lot of people are drawn to Pedro. It's the pause, it's that comfort in the silence.
A very traumatic event shapes this man into who he is 20 years later, which is, this dystopian world with fascistic governments and...
Super calming voice too, right? Once you get used to it and get in the groove of listening, it feels very natural. It sounds like Pedro speaks the same way as he does on this big talk show as he'd speak at home to his friends and his family. And that is what we connect with. And I think that's probably why a lot of people feel charmed and connected to Pedro. We're more likely to listen to things that we're used to hearing.
Then it's grown. Second episode, third. It's the biggest thing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. You know what you're doing too, bud. You're fantastic.
Like, he appreciated that compliment. Jimmy's like, you know what you're doing, pal. Come on, you know what you're doing too, man. And you saw Pedro. He didn't say no. Although he has sort of deflected in a way, but here he laughed. He was amused by it, and I think he appreciated it too. But I think it's important for people to take in a compliment as opposed to deflecting immediately. It's okay to take in a compliment. I think it's actually healthy to take in a compliment. There was a psychologist who actually did a TED Talk about taking in compliments, talking all about the benefits of absorbing a compliment that can validate a positive belief about yourself.
Pedro Pascal, everybody! The Last of Us airs Sundays at 9 p.m. on HBO and HBO Max. And this weekend, catch him hosting
He loves it.
Saturday Night Live with Coldplay. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around.
Yeah, look, he's just enjoying the moment, man. He's just genuinely enjoying the moment. He's not trying to deflect the praise. He's taking it in, man, and I love that. What can we learn from Pedro Pascal? We can learn hey, it's okay. We can hold a pause without having to fill up the space with words. I also think we can learn a little bit about body language and making sure to engage our audience as well as the person that we're speaking to. Be aware of our surroundings. Pascal also embraces and speaks in this natural tone. I think that's important as communicators as well, for us to think about, hey, we don't need to put on this performative voice when we're doing a presentation or speaking to people. We can just kind of talk like we talk to our friends or our family that we're close with back home. If you want to watch my uncut reaction and analysis, all you need to do is go to my Patreon page. Other than that, my name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.